check, check. What's up, guys? Back with another one today. This one's pretty fun. Gonna be doing like a samurai slash, like a samurai slash stormtrooper. Pretty interesting. This one's for the homie Troop, all the way out in Japan. Shout out to Troop. Yeah, we're gonna get this going. Get the chat up over here. There we go. Here this works. Come on, chat. There we go. Okay, cool. I just mashed a couple things. You know what? I'll leave it. I was gonna remove the events on the top left, but it's all good. All right, I'm just gonna prep a bunch of parts, guys. We're gonna do prep work. Wait, actually, crap. You know what? I'm gonna do this first, just because I'm already started. I have to do the buttons, but I'll get this started. How's everybody's day going? We're starting bright and early today, guys. I need to get this done and shipped. I'm gonna try to get it out today, but if I run out of time, it is what it is. But I will try to get this done today. Because even after I finish stream, I have a lot of stuff to do. I have to like take photos, make sure it's edited and looks nice, hack it, test it, make sure it works on PlayStation, all this extra stuff. So you gotta always make sure. But yeah, let me show you guys the graphics though, if you guys are kind of just tuning in. These are the graphics. So it's kind of like a Jedi Stormtrooper vibe that we cooked up, and like and sort of like a forest. Pretty cool, right? This says samurai in the Star Wars like language font. Then we kind of just took some liberties. It says Ronin Unit 47, and endure the storm. This is the quotes that the client gave us. Endure the storm, become the blade. And this one here. Here's a side panel that we did. Through adversity, toward excellence, it says. That's the second half of the quote that a client gave us. And then the bottom, we did this foam. Check it out. So we have a custom foam. But yeah, that's basically what we're working on today. But again, still a lot to do. We're not even close to getting to the point where we can, you know, put the graphics in and stuff like that. So we're still going. Other than that, man, guys, just enjoy the tunes. Hey, Vanson, what's up, man? Yeah, Star Wars. You got it. Star Wars, Stormtrooper. Hold on, let me grab, gotta grab some paper towels. Where is my alcohol? I need rubbing alcohol to clean stuff. I don't know where it went. Where'd you go? Oh, I see it. I see it. It's in my other room. Wow, I'm almost out of this stuff. This is like literally, honestly, I don't even need to clean it like this, because this is all gonna get covered by artwork, but you know me, guys. Pretty anal about stuff. Make sure everything's clean. Good morning. I have to tell you guys something, man. My laser cutter, it's like almost at the point where I think I need to either get it serviced or replace it all together. So my laser, I use a Glowforge Pro, right? And the laser, basically, okay, when I first got the machine, it only used to take me like, just say to cut the main panel for the dub enclosure, it would only take me like 15 minutes. Maybe like, yeah, 15 minutes average. Now it takes 45 minutes. It's ridiculous. I have to, I don't know, because I use it so much that the laser tube is dying and like the power is getting. But yeah, like nowadays it takes me so, I mean, yeah, it takes so long. And these things aren't cheap, man. I paid like $7,000 for it, you know? It's crazy how much, and like, you know what? I just realized if I was to try to get it fixed or serviced, it's gonna cost thousands. Hey Armin, I mean, I don't know what, like, what can you, I'm not, you know, I don't play games that require pads, so I'm not like the best, I'm not the best source of like, you know, what a good pad's supposed to be like. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even know where to start with that. And then you could just go get yourself like a little skin for your pad, you know? Like a vinyl skin to apply if you just want to do custom. I think the only way to do that properly would be to do those hydro dip. Yeah, you guys ever see that? The hydro dips? Those are cool. I think that's the only way. What did you have in mind, though? I mean, yeah, what did you have in mind? Yeah. I did the graphics yesterday. Like, it literally took me all day. You know what? Like, sometimes I don't really want to stream the graphics sometimes, because I feel like I get swayed by chat too much. You know, like, yeah, like, you know, everyone has their opinion, and of course, like, they have no context of what the client, like, they just see what they see, then they start making comments, right? And then it kind of sways me because it's chat. But it's like, then what happens is that I lose focus of what the customer wants, because we had discussed it, you know, in detail. So when I get to you guys, you know, then so it's kind of like, I don't want to get swayed by chat sometimes. Yeah, when I do the graphics. So I've been very careful about streaming graphics. It's got to be something where it's like, I have a clear vision and like no one's really gonna like mess with me. Like, I like when you guys correct me and like, oh, maybe there's like an error that I missed or something. That's cool. But like, some people just come in and they just want to like lead the chat. You know what I mean? Some Tekken characters. I mean, that's pretty basic though. No, Armin. Like, what can I actually contribute to that? You know what I mean? Like, you could just go get one of those like vinyl kits and you just stick it on your pad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really think I can contribute to that space. Like, I don't have any special equipment that can go on pads. Yeah, to make pads. I wish I had that type of, I mean, you need like injection molding, plastic stuff. Like, I don't have any of that, man. I just have a laser cutter, a 3D printer. Maybe I could do a 3D printer, but who wants a 3D printed pad? I don't know what's happening here, guys, but this is not working. Where is my pliers? Here it is. Grim, what up, man? How's your day going? You know, it'd be cool if I were to do something like that. I would try to find a way to make like a shell for the top cover, or maybe like some sort of thing where you don't really have to mess with the actual pad. It's just kind of like an overlay. I don't even know if that's possible, but I wouldn't even know where to start with that stuff. Like I said. Yeah, we're doing like everything today, advancing. We're doing the LEDs, we're doing the screen, we're doing magnets. Good for now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get the magnets prep. Gonna be for later. You know what, guys? I just realized I have my hat on the wrong way. Because sometimes, hold on, this is my clip mic. This is how I talk to you guys. I switched from I used to use just like the typical streamer mic. Then I switched to using these clip-ons, and it's so much better. I'm like, I'm free. You know what I mean? There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna just wear my hat backwards so that the brim of my hat doesn't block your view. Armin, I'm pretty sure there's companies out there that do exactly what you want, but I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I'm not a pad guy. You know, that's just not my like, not my MO. You know. Or maybe we could do a, like, yeah, I think vinyl is the best way, right? But then, like, the thing with the vinyl is that, like, like, you gotta be nice at applying it. You know what I mean? What's up, Karu? I see you, bro. Like, you gotta actually be good at applying that stuff. Not a lot of people, like, can put that on properly. Or have, like, the I don't even know, like, the skill or, like... Guys, I can't even remember the last time I installed a joystick. Everything lately has been just straight leverless builds. What you up to, Karu? Yeah, that's right. You have a lever. That's right. No, I was just saying in general, man. Like, every build I've been doing lately is just straight leverless. I know yours. I was so happy to. Every time I get like a traditional fight stick with, like, you know, 8 buttons. Even though that's when I started, 8 buttons was like corny, but now it's just like. That's like the boomer sticks are 6 buttons, but then like 8 buttons became normal. But yeah, I only play with 8 buttons, and I play on lever. You guys seen my stick? Pause. But you guys know I play on lever. My God, there's 2 tournaments this weekend. I think I'm just gonna not go. Yeah, 4,000 buttons, bro. Yeah, that was Karu's build. Avancin. That's the one we did for Karu and Nari-chan. Okay, guys, so this is set, alright? I just installed the magnets, but let me clear this out because I have to work on the sides. I mean, I'm sorry, I have to work on the buttons. We did a lot of work already. We did a lot of pre-work already for this build. Here's the foam, by the way. Look how good the foam came out. Woo! Fire, right? Let me put this away where it's nice and safe. Okay, wow, we need to get... Wow, I just realized I don't even have my buttons. Do I have... I have to collect buttons. Hold on. So we're gonna do... What's up, Graham? The one build you did recently had like 90... Yeah, I know. Bro, this is a lot of buttons too. There's 3 extra buttons on top. Okay, guys. Check this out. Okay. So, this is a box of Gravity KS buttons. I will show you what it looks like to buy buttons in bulk. Look at this. Whoa, right? Look at that. So for this build, did I not? I could have sworn I laid out buttons already. Okay, but I didn't. I just need the buttons for the top. So we're doing 11 plus 3. That's 14 buttons, right? So we're doing 11, 1, 2, 3. Wow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, that's like 4, 8, 12, right? So 2 more. So that's 11 plus 3. So yeah, I need this many buttons. Okay. Okay, this is 30mm button. I need 1 of these. Right? I'm looking at the layout. Yeah, I only need 1 of these. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that. See, 30mm buttons. So these come 50 to a box. These come 50 to a box, and these come 60 to a box. The 30mm and 24mm. Crazy, right? Put this away. All right, coming back. Breeze, what's up, man? All right, so these are my main buttons. Let me start with the side panels. Let's get that going first. You working? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna pop in the side buttons first. Yo, Gordash, what's up, man? Yo, I like how you've been doing the retro stuff, man. That's so cool. You're playing on Fightcade? Yo, you know what I found out? I found out that Japanese people don't play on Fightcade. Even though it's like the best play. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be the best place to play at retro, right? For fighters? But because the fighting game community, or just in general, like society, they know it's well, it's pirated, I guess. You're right, so they won't even touch Fightcade. Oh, you play collection? Finish a night with Fightcade. That's interesting. Yeah, I saw you playing on that. Yeah, well, they'll go to the arcade first, and if not, they're playing the official ones like Capcom Collection and all that. Can you believe that? Well, it's not hard to believe, but you know what I mean. It's just cool that like the whole culture is like that. What's up, Skills? What you up to, Skills? Guys, I'm at the breaking point of like, I'm so done with winter here on the East Coast. I mean, Gordash, he's local, so I am so done, guys. Like, my like, I'm getting to like the critical point where it's just like, you know, like depression levels are about to start going crazy. And to drop off line with your son, yo, man, pay attention, bro. Don't crash into the car in front of you. But guys, man, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I could East Coast much longer. I mean, I have to because like my kids are around here, but like, and that's gonna be hard to uproot. I know, it's so bad, dude. Like this rain, it's gonna be raining for like days too. Like literally, we had like one little sparkle of like a decent day like last week, and it made me feel so much better. I don't know, man. I would probably go south. I don't know. I actually don't know. Like I like being. I want to. Here's the thing. I want to be by a coast for sure because I need a beach. If anything, like, it would probably be like somewhere where people are kind of nicer. Because dude, you know where we live? We live in the freaking New York City area. Everyone's an asshole. You know, and it's rightfully so, because you kind of have to be an asshole to live around here, because everyone's an asshole, and you're gonna get treated, you're gonna get shit on if you're not an asshole back, you know? It's like a vicious cycle of being an East Coaster. It's like the most terrible thing. So much so, I notice it when I'm out of state. So just say I go to, like, Cali. Just say I'm at like, not like the city, but, like, just say I go to, like, Tahoe, snowboarding or something like that. Dude, you instantly notice it. It's like, people are just nice. They say good morning to you when you walk by. You know? You know what good morning is here in New York area? If you walk by somebody, and instead of nodding to somebody, they say, "What the fuck you looking at, son?" You know, yo, that's what's happening underneath their breath. Fuck you looking at? Not good morning. You know what I mean? Why would you wanna? Right, Gordash? It's not good morning. It's the fuck you looking at? And it's not even like. And the crazy part about it, it's like a term of endearment. You know, if someone didn't say the fuck you looking at, you'd be like, oh, that guy's weird. To say hello and good morning is weird in New York. Yeah, like, it's mad weird, you know? It's like, to have it, you'll be off if someone actually said good morning to you. Like, you'd be the one that's weird if someone said good morning. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. If you say good morning to somebody walking by, you're the weird one. How weird is that? That's reality. I'm not even playing. Right? Yeah, see, ask Gordash, bro. We're from the same area. Don't do nothing nice. You do something nice, you're mad weird. Yeah, like yeah, like what the hell's wrong with you? It's so weird, right? Like, how did we get to this society? Yes, you can't be polite in New York, bro. Yeah, it's like we really suck, bro. But you know what it is? It's a defense mechanism. Gordash. You know, like when you're with your friends, as New Yorkers, when you're with your friends, of course you're polite and everything. You know what I mean? But like in public is a whole different thing because you have to have your guard up 24/7. Yeah, well, you know, New York in general. Well, Albany is like the city, you know. When I moved to Dallas, I held the door for somebody, and they said, "I appreciate you," and I was like taken aback, like, "What the hell?" Yeah, like I'm pretty nice, like, you know, I do things like that. I do things like that. But like, it depends where I am. If I'm in New York City, no, I'm not doing that, because like people don't want to be even acknowledged. They just want to keep it moving and get to where they gotta go. But here, where I'm literally right across the bridge from New York City, you can kind of be a person a little bit. You can kind of be a person, so you know, especially when I'm in my local town. Yeah, Freezer. Remember the pancake spot I took you to? Like that's my local town. Like I'm pretty nice, but people know me in town for being a nice guy. Oh, Vanson, I made a corporate decision. I am always just gonna leave the buttons at 2, because here's the thing. I'm gonna leave everything at 2 going forward, because a lot of clients who have asked for setting 1, they tell me it's too fast. So I'm gonna leave it up to the client to switch it on their own. So what we're talking about, guys, is you can adjust these buttons. You can set 3 settings: low, high, low, high, medium, or low. I'm gonna set them to medium because that's the default. Yeah, because a lot of clients have been saying that, like, yo, man. Yeah, it's actually on the Discord, Gordash. There's a marketplace on the Discord. I'm trying to do the same thing, man. You never use the comma buttons? Well, like I said, like, they're actually, this is not what I use as my daily. I use the C-Tong buttons, but I like these better for customers, for clients, because you can find them in the United States, first of all. They're pretty easy to buy. Number 2, they allow artwork. Number 3, they adjust. So, oh, and I use the clear so you can see the LEDs. That's why I use the gravity KTs. I used to use the regular gravities prior. Combo, what up, man? What's up, Space? Space boy. Space Boy almost won TNS the other night, guys. Second place in TNS. Give it up to Space Boy. Yo, Space Boy, I don't know if you know this, but it's supposed to snow on Sunday. I might actually just not even show up to any events this weekend. I think I'm kind of burnt out, dude. It's like, I mean, you have a reason to go. You know what I mean? You have a reason to go because you could potentially win a lot of money. But I am never going to be able to, like, I don't think I'll ever get to the point, unless I quit my job, you know, do nothing except play Street Fighter. I don't think I'll get to the point where I can even, like, crack the money at Iron Grid. I could probably get close. I mean, I have gotten close. I've gotten 5th before at Iron Grid. Also, my character sucks. You know what I mean? My character kind of sucks. I hate to say it. I'd have to play a better character. I've done really good in Street Fighter V, though. Remember, Space Boy? I think I've got, like, 2nd or 3rd in Space. Yeah, I still mean Dalsim. I don't know why, bro. I remember one time I got, like... I think I got, like, 2nd or 3rd? And one Iron Grid. It was, like, I think Space Boy won. And, like, me and Chobo. Me and Chobokins. Hey, Luma. Chobokins got, like, 3rd? Something like that? It was one of those. That makes Sim look good. With 2025 season, I gave as often as I could. Full 3 or 4 hour full PS. That's crazy. I can't do that, man. First of all, I have a physical impairment because of my tendonitis. I can't play for more than an hour, 2 hour tops. And 2 hours is pushing it. That's why you don't see me. Yeah, see, I got... Okay, wait. So I did win money, but that was Street Fighter V. Yeah, that was Street Fighter V. See, I have the ability to do it. I just don't have the time to do it, is basically what I'm trying to say. I was a way better Street Fighter V player than I am a 6 player. Because the game is built more for me. This, like, whole drive rush thing and, like, always having aggression, not for me. You know? That's why I play Dalsim. Alright, guys, if you haven't figured it out, we are literally installing buttons. I mean, artwork inside the buttons. I'm just taking all these gravity buttons apart at the moment. You'll still make a mark when you show. We don't remember Masumi as a fighter, but as a craftsman. That's interesting you say that, Combo. Gravities come apart so easily compared to Seimitsu. Yeah. Dude, Seimitsu, you have to, like, dig into I have to, like, use this tool to smack the crap out of him. Oh yeah, Luma in the chat is Andrea, guys. Andrea P. We did that Howl's Moving Castle piece for Luma. It came out so good. Honestly, that's probably like one of my showpieces for the year already. Thoughts on 2XKO? I had a fun time playing it, and then I realized, well, okay, I'm gonna rephrase that. It was interesting to play. But after, like, a good 4 hours, and I picked Ari. My main was Ari, and I was still trying to figure out all the systems. But I had Ari, and I was, like, kind of swapping in whoever, you know, as my second. I realized I wasn't really having fun. I felt like it was just, like, first hit basically dictated everything. I don't know. And so to me, like, I wasn't going to stick around for sure. I like 1v1 better. Maybe that's what it is. I just like 1v1. The minute you get to active tag, like when it's active tag games, like it's like really, bro? It's like you could just do whatever you want. It's like nonsense. I feel like the thing that makes fighting game fun for me is gone when there's like an active tag system, because there's like 900 things happening on the screen. You don't know what's gonna happen, you know. And if it's too many guesses, I don't like it. Oh, you like Ari? Yeah. MVCI, they did it right. Honestly, they should just redo MVCI with a different game or different characters. It doesn't even have to be Marvel. It'd be like a Capcom All-Star versus game. Dude, that's what Capcom needs to do. Like, forget Marvel, right? I mean, they went ahead and done the deal with Arc System Works, right? So forget Marvel, man, because they're gonna be supporting Tokon forever, you know, at least for a while. But forget Marvel, just Capcom just needs to make their own freaking Versus game. Right? They have so much to draw from. There are so many IPs. There's Mega Man, there's freaking Devil May Cry, Street Fighter, Darkstalkers. Freaking the list goes on, man. You know, they don't even need to make... They don't need to partner with anybody. They have so much IP. Monster Hunter. You know, like, it's crazy. Rival schools. So much, guys. Wouldn't you love that? Like a Capcom All-Stars game? Capcom versus All-Stars? Capcom All-Stars versus. How amazing would that be? I would love that, man. I would play that. Just build up MVCI? Capcom Fighting Jam? Yeah, but no. But Capcom Fighting Jam is like, it's not a versus game. You know what I'm saying, Spaceboy? It's not a versus game. I'm talking about like a tag versus game. Like you know, like MVCI without Marvel, like that. Yeah, like I think the closest thing we'll probably get like a Capcom versus SNK. You know, I think we'd get that Capcom versus SNK. CVS 4, that'll be crazy. There's been so much crossover between the two companies. It's like, you know what I mean? I feel like, if anything, that a new CVS would be fire, right? Incredible. I love how much they're collaborating lately, though. It's so cool. Don't you think that's cool? Like all the Street Fighter characters and Fatal Fury, and like, I love that, man. Beautiful thing. Is there a lot of writing about CVS 3? What's up, Blaster? I mean, you could just kind of put 2 and 2 together, right? With what's happening with Street Fighter and Fatal Fury. Crossover build-up, man. Yeah, exactly. That would be really cool. Can you imagine, like, Boss in Japan? Boss would lose his shit, bro. I love that guy, by the way. Boss always comes to East Coast Throwdown. Every single year, Boss comes, and he wins all the retro. He doesn't even win CVS 2. Boss comes over and wins all the retro tournaments. Like, he'll win, like, Super Turbo. Just smoke everybody in Super Turbo. No one even knew he played Super Turbo. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I just put this cap in. Jay Wong got him last year? No, he didn't. At CVS? Oh, at Evo. At Evo, huh? Yo, Justin plays the most freaking cheap character. He plays like, what's that groove? K-Groove? He plays like K-Groove Sagat or something crazy like that. Just like one combo, like you're dead. Yeah, that was great. Yo, K-Groove Sagat, it's crazy. Yeah, solo K group Sagat. It's like ridiculous. He just annihilates everybody with that character. Do a lot of people play CVS2 on Fightcade? I felt like there was like a small resurgence with Collection out, but then like I think that like I think it kind of like fell off, right? Uh-oh, hold on guys. There's so many buttons, guys, I'm getting confused. After this set, I have 3 more to, because I have to do the, of course there's more buttons than usual, like all leverless controllers I build, except for Luma's. Luma hit me with the original last build. This regular leverless. Yeah, it's so strong, man. Did you see him at CEO? I think Boss got him at CEO. Okay, guys, so I have to do these 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. All right. I'm gonna put that here so I know. Yeah, the dude. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And there were, you know what's funny about the last CEO, guys? If you just want to, if you want pure fighting game entertainment, watch CVS2 at CEO last year, because they fucking mic'd up Justin while he was playing. So he's like talking shit. He's literally talking shit, self-commentating. And it's funny because like he's commentating as a third person to himself. So he'd be like, all right, Justin takes the lead. You know, like, yo, it's mad funny. It's so funny. Yeah, it was so funny. I love Justin. I think he's my favorite FGC content creator. Because not only is he like a legend, he's like funny and he's relatable to me. You know, he's very relatable to me because he's from New York. You know, like he gets the humor. You know, the humor's there. Everything about it, everything about Justin to me is like very relatable. You know. Yeah, he gets slapped by the muscle mommies in Japan. I love that too. Especially now Justin's a dad, you know, everything about Justin at the moment is really relatable to me. You know? Oh shit, guys. The hell? Why is that weird? Nah, that's not weird. To me, it's not weird. I don't know. Hold on, guys. I have to reassemble this button. There we go. Wait, I think this is a faulty button, guys. May have gotten... No, actually, no, we're good. Want to make sure this stays put. Yeah, you know what? I'm swapping this button, guys. I'm not comfortable with this button. 1 second. Well, I did get an extra button in my last batch, so there goes that. Yipe started off as you know, yeah, I was surprised to hear that, to be honest. I didn't know Yipes was a FPS type guy, but you know what? Yipes is just he's just a gamer, you know? Like, I bet you he's nice at all those games. He's probably really nice at, like, playing, like, the NBA 2K games and stuff, you know? They're just the stuff that we competed in as kids. He's probably nice at all those games. Okay, this is the top button here. This one is going to be this guy here. Oh, you know, a lot of people have been asking me, like, oh, how do you know how to orientate the buttons? Like, the artwork on the buttons? Honestly, I just stopped caring about how it looked like inside. It's so much work to try to align everything perfect. You know how difficult it is to, like, remove every single button. I literally just stopped. I don't even bother anymore. I literally don't even bother anymore. I just pop the artwork insert in, rotate the artwork to the best angle from the top, and then deal with the wiring on the bottom. Like, the amount of work that I do all the time, if I did that, I'd be here for literally the whole day streaming. Aligning the art, like, perfectly aligning the artwork, and then messing up and having to remove the artwork. It's per button. Look how many buttons I have. It's ridiculous. Ain't no way. Yo, guys, exclamation point Evo, please, in the chat. Exclamation point Evo. Last day to vote for me for best product. If you guys can, that would be super dope, man. Best product, Evo Awards. Your boy got nominated. YouTube, Twitch, please take 1 second for me, please. I want to see everybody do it. Please, 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 nominate your boy. Everybody in chat, even if you're listening and not participating in the chat, if you guys can, please. evo.gg/awards. Cast your vote right here for best product. Right there. And then choose your boy right here, jonyfraze for the dub. Boom. While you're at it, vote for Iron Grid for best local. And for best artist, vote for Clev. Right here. That's the crew right there. If you guys can do that, submit all votes. Look at that. Use 2 emails. Vote for your kids. Vote for your kids. All right, back to the bench, guys. I'm not gonna win it. How can I beat Kwamba? You know? How can I beat Kwamba? How can I beat Brook? How can I beat all those? You know? It's impossible. I can have hope, right? I can have a little hope. Alright, guys. Now that we have the buttons kind of situated, let me park this guy over here. Let's work on the side panels. You gonna do an all button build? Nice. You made it up there with the big dogs. Here's what I'm afraid of, and I'm just gonna be brutally honest. I'm not really afraid. Afraid's not the word. Here's what I'm gonna be skeptical of, I guess. The skeptical, yeah, that's probably the best word. Skeptical. A lot of those companies that are up there, they like sponsor Evo. You know what I mean? They actually sponsor Evo. And I'm pretty sure that the judges, whoever chooses this stuff, right? I'm pretty sure that the voting it's not based on pure voting. It's definitely like they take a look at the user voters from the votes, and then they take a look about, you know, everything else, and then they make a decision. It's kind of like how the U.S. runs your election. You know what I mean? It's fake. It's a fake election like the U.S. Wait, what you mean by that, Hammersmith? Game Awards advertising. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go by just pure votes. Well, yeah, yo, Dizzle, I mean, you're seeing me do it. You can just watch my videos here. Oh, actually, you know what? Dizzle, you're on YouTube, right? So on my channel, I actually have a video on how to install the buttons onto the KT. So just use my video as a guide. Alright guys, I am gonna finger tighten these right now. I'm not gonna do a full tighten because I have to remove these nuts later. Remove these nuts. Gotta remove these nuts. These nuts? Guys, if you live somewhere where it's sunny outside, I am so jealous of you right now. It's such crap weather here. Oh my god. I need to like I think I'm gonna do like a VR session later in like a beach. Is that a thing? I have the anybody have a VR setup? I have the what's that? Meta Quest 3? No, Vanson, you ask this question all the time, dude. I'm not really like that big on like SNK news. I'll just, if I see it on Twitter or something like that, I like it a lot. I used to use it to work out. Yeah, I have a Meta Quest 3, yeah. Yeah, I use it like not for games. I don't use it for games. I use it for like mental health stuff. You know, like there's this really awesome meditation app that I use called Mindway. It's so good. It, like, you know, you like chill out in a forest, you know? Imagine just meditating in a forest in VR. Oh, it's so beautiful out there. Damn. Mine ways. Yo, there's a fighting game on there too. It's mad funny. My friend uses VR with his bike trainer. Really? Oh, kill me. Oh, can you tell me what app that is? Does it know you're pedaling and stuff? Because I actually stationary cycle too. That's kind of like my workout. MetaQuest 2 still solid, man. Honestly, the graphics on the Meta isn't that great, but it's not really about that, you know. But it sometimes it's to the point where it's like it looks cheesy, but it is what it is, you know. You just have to understand it's an experience. Just play Beat Saber. Something to get you moving. That's cool. Yeah, there's a workout app I use too. It's kind of like boxing mixed with like... I haven't done it in a while though. Honestly, because I don't have the space for it. Because you kind of have to jump and stuff. And where I am in my basement... This is my basement, guys. It's very low ceiling. So if I like Shoryuken, I'm gonna crack a hole into the ceiling here. So I can't Shoryuken. You're doing a wire harness? God bless you, Hammer. Alright, you know what? This one I can tighten fully. Because I know I'm not going to be able to... Okay. Main cave? No, guys, it's my basement. Like, my fucking laundry. My laundry room is next door. My furnace is right here. It's my basement. That I just happen to convert with... Put all my stuff here, but sure you could. Yeah, I'm gonna end up upstairs. That's facts. Okay, guys, we're putting this last side panel on. You know what? I gotta text my client that we're doing the build. You soldier merge the grounds. Nothing like a big wad of black cables soldered together. I bought a new soldering iron, guys. It's so awesome. It's wireless. I treated myself because I had a Haku. That shit broke, man. I thought those things were like indestructible. The Hako. I had a Hako. It broke. Yo, let me show you guys. Hold on. It's from Fightstick, who they also make the wireless screwdriver that I use. Check it out. Look at this. Little soldering station. You take this out. You can adjust the temperatures right here. You just hold this down. I'm not gonna turn it on. Obviously, I'm gonna burn my hand off. But you hold it down and turn it on. I'll just flick it on quick. Yeah, see, now it's heating up. It's heating up. Turn it off. But yeah. And USB-C. How cool is that? And it comes with different tips and everything. There's another whole kit. So cool, right? Yeah, dude, sometimes I gotta treat myself, you know? Yeah, man. It's awesome. I haven't had any trouble with it so far. Did I just do an ad? Tombstone Cross, what's up, man? Nice. You know, I have a bunch of those, what's that called? The motherboard cable? I forgot the name of it. I have a bunch of those USB. But, honestly, like, the GP2040s, that pin, the pins on the board don't have, connectors soldered in. So it's kind of like a hassle for me to use that because I have to solder in and which isn't even that bad. Honestly, I just kind of do it because of convenience, just using the short cables. But I do have a bunch of those, the motherboard USB cables that I can solder in. Yeah, man, but you could get cables so cheap on Amazon now. It's like, it's even worth the hassle, you know? The left angle USB-A is good, but measuring the length right before getting the connectors out of the power. Yeah. I hear you, brother. I just, every cable that I get, I just get the 12-inch one. Pause. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna repair this button. I'm sorry. I have to do this because if I forget, if I forget, then I'm literally gonna. I just need to take. We're gonna trade this. Okay, so this I know is a good button. And this is the one I just used for my demo. Put this back. I use this one for demo, like the one time that I actually went and tried to sell these live. Here we go. Bruh. Yeah, okay. Now I feel happy. Now I know I can reuse this button later. Okay. Let's install the USB port first. So we got our nice, pretty red one right there. And did I bring out a USB pass-through? I did. We're doing USB-C today, as per client's request. USB-C. Swift VR. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write that down. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll put it in my to-do lists. Swift with a Z. Swift. It's auto-correcting me. Okay, thank you. Show me, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna pop this joint on. Pop the screws on. I think I went with the right color choice, with the red. I kind of want to treat myself to a new build though, guys. I think I want to treat myself to a new build for sure. But I'll probably... Problem is, business has been so slow lately because FGC's kind of just been in this like mud hole for a while. I was talking to Spaceboy about this yesterday. Like, business has been so slow lately that the only thing I can rely on for income, because this is my job, guys. Only thing I can rely on for income at the moment is commissions. So it's like, and you guys see how long this takes. Like, before I even get to the stream, I literally spend like, I'm probably already like 14 hours in. To do these graphics took me all day. It took me a whole shift. Because this was all custom. Like, this shit never existed before. This theme didn't even exist before. I made up a whole universe out of thin air just for a fight stick. You know what I mean? I literally made this universe up. This this Stormtrooper Samurai thing. Like, it literally never existed. So it took me all day. It wasn't like something that I could just grab and edit, you know what I mean? So, yeah, and like, I'm literally already like 14 hours in. Yesterday, I worked all day making the enclosure. I did the prints, I did the 3D prints. I had to, you'll see later, I had to do the wire up for the LEDs. Like, all that stuff just takes massive amounts of time. But yeah, it's been like, because normally my normal sales will just, I sell you a DIY enclosure and you guys build it out yourself. But yeah, like, not a lot of people have been interested in doing that lately. It's been really rough, man. So much so, I might have to quit, guys. Low key, I might have to quit and just, you know, go back to the 9 to 5. The thing about it, I had a good 6-year run. I quit my job. I quit my full-time job in the height of the pandemic. You know, to do this. It was pretty good when the Street Fighter 6 was still like all the rage, but now it's kind of, you know, been falling off. Yeah, it's been tough, man. The economy being shit too, you know. With this administration, it's been killing us. Actually, they're supposed to vote today, or maybe it was yesterday, but they're supposed to vote about the tariffs. Also, guys, something devastating happened to me yesterday for my business. So you saw the Quamba buttons that I use. These, right? I placed an order for 350 or 400 buttons, something like that. 350 buttons, let's say. I placed an order for 350 of them. Guess what? I'm missing, literally out of the package. Out of the package, 181 buttons are missing. To the T. 181, that's more than half of my order. Are gone. Just, you could tell the package has been opened and like resealed, because the original sender sent me a photo of what it's supposed to look like. And yeah, gone. So, guess how much money I lost? $750. Gone. Just gone. And, you know, fortunately I was able to work it out with the distributor for now. But I have a case open with UPS. Hopefully they find it. But the distributor was nice enough to credit me for the time being. After like discussing the whole day, he was nice enough to actually give me my money back for that. And if they find the thieves or whatever, whoever stole it, or you know, maybe it's sitting on the UPS truck somewhere, if they find it, I just pay him back, which I think is very fair. But we'll see. But it's still devastating, you know. And here's the devastating part. Regardless, because I tried to order a lot at the same time to cut down on tariffs and cut down on shipping, right? I have to cut all that, you know, the tariffs are ridiculous, and the shipping. So now I have to place another order to make up, you know, the balance of what I needed, and I have to pay tariffs and shipping again. Like, that's where I'm screwed. You know? Yeah, and plus their government. Yeah, it sucks, man. Anyway, yeah, I guess it's the... My distributor said this yesterday, and I think it's a good statement. The cost of doing business sometimes, you know? The cost of doing business. I don't know if that's a good statement, but it sounded cool to me. Alright, so I'm gonna push this down. So what I'm doing is I already had installed the steel plates for the magnetic clips, guys. the steel clips. I mean steel plates. Oh wait. An idiot. There we go. So I do this so that I don't tighten it purposefully, so that I can get it perfectly flush with this. All right, now that it's perfectly flush, I can tighten the bolts. Where's my good screwdriver at, guys? Keep losing my good screwdriver. 1 second. Alright, I found it. Oh shit. I'm an idiot, guys. I tightened this when I shouldn't have. Okay, I'm just gonna angle it. Yeah, tariff fee is crazy, right? What did you buy, Space Boy? Sounds expensive. Something for your bike? Guys, I royally screwed myself. I forgot. I should have done this prior. I basically skipped a step. Okay, I think this side I'm gonna have to use my wrench to tighten these nuts. These nuts? Ugh. You know what? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do this the right way. I'm so sorry. Well, I just killed 5 minutes, but it's okay. Ay, ay, ay. Ivan, what's up, man? Thank you for the sub, bro. Appreciate it, Ivan. Filling out work? Nice. Very nice. Yeah, well, no, actually, I do need to finish this, like, as soon as possible. Kind of have a crazy later today I have a kind of busy day, so do need to finish this. Still have so much to do. Do that again. Okay, good. Actually stay in place. That's good. Nice. Okay, guys. That is set. I just have to reattach the USB port. Move this out of the way temporarily. Yeah, I should have done that sizing prior to putting on the artwork. That's where I messed up. If you guys are curious why I'm so hard on myself right now, pause. Johnny, did you major computer engineering or something? Oh no. Hey, what's up, Chooses? No, I actually majored in graphic design. I have a BA of Fine Arts. Bachelor's of Fine Arts. No, but Bachelor's of Science, majored in Fine Arts. That's why all my stuff is like design forward. Everything's like, you know, my graphics. Need a pause quote or joke on my build? Fine Arts major too? Nice. Basically, I paid to be a hippie. I paid to be poor. Okay, guys, sides are done. Good morning. But you know what? I did pivot my career. The reason why I could do this full time now is because I don't know if you guys know this, but I work for Apple for 15 years. Yeah, fucking iPhone ass Apple. I worked for Apple for 15 years. That's literally why I can afford to do this for a living at the moment. Yeah, crapple. You know what I just realized too? Okay, so when I started at Apple, I started as a technician, a genius. You guys know the Genius Bar. I was one of them. Then I got, you know, I became a lead genius, right? So I started making like leadership money, and then I somehow got myself into real leadership and became a manager, right? But because I did all of that particular career path, I had to basically sign that I basically can't compete with Apple. So I couldn't do like a repair business. I couldn't, you know, the minute you quit Apple, you cannot do anything that competes with Apple on your own. You can work for another company, right? But if you were to open your own business, you cannot compete with Apple at all. And it's a 5-year clause. And I was like a year past this realization point, but I actually realized it like the other night. I was talking to my wife about it, and I was just like, "Yo, you know, I'm past the point where I can actually open a business, like I can open a repair business at this point, or you know what I mean? Like I can actually do that." And I was like, "Yeah, like I just never thought about it because it was such like a long goal from when I had left." You know what I mean? Alright guys, we're gonna get some fire really quick. I torched some areas too much when I was polishing, so I have to clean this up. Fire cleans it up, believe it or not. This area too. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I see like little blemish here, so I'm gonna clean it with fire. Fire is the best polisher for acrylic. You guys haven't figured that out. There we go. Okay, done. Fire! Elmo, wait, hold on. Sorry, I missed that. I was too busy torching something. I see the chat. Let me read it up here. The crazy thing about non-competes are illegal. They'll just drown you in legal fees before you win. Really? I didn't know that. They're illegal, really? No, see the thing is though, Elmo, I had to sign it. So it was written down that I couldn't, I had, you know what I mean? Like, I had to sign it. So I could have, denied it, and I probably wouldn't have gotten the job, right? That's the problem. But then, like, by the time you try to compete with that, I mean, are they really gonna find you? You know what I mean? I think it only would work if, like, you're really disrupting business, you know? Just say, like, you opened a local business, and for some reason my old job figured out that, well, I'm taking a lot of business from them. You know what I mean? Also, back in the day, it was really hard for you to repair an Apple device without being Apple, because even then you would need access to something called GSX, right? And GSX is like the place where you would order all the parts and everything, and that was controlled 100% by Apple, and that's how you would schedule repairs, all that stuff. You basically had to pay Apple to have a GSX account. Yeah, right to repair is well, Apple actually did the right thing and started, like, you can actually order your own parts now from Apple. Pretty cool. I mean, here's the stupid part. It's so difficult, unless you absolutely know what you're doing. It's really difficult. Like, the average person will fail with most repairs. You need like crazy amount of like specialized tools. Like, for instance, there was one point in my career when to replace your screen, you needed this whole calibration system, or else like your phone wouldn't even work properly. And like third-party screen makers, they would kind of fudge it, and that's why there was always issues. And we would always get like phones with like these third-party screens, wondering why like nothing works. And you're like, where'd you get, like, this isn't a genuine screen, where'd you get it replaced? And it'd be like, oh, from, you know, Bob's repair shop. And I'd be like, yeah, well, they put a fake screen in and it's actually messing up everything, you know? But anyway, like, that sucks for the customer because they didn't know. But it also, it made our job difficult too. But it's like, that's because of the situation that they got put into, you know? And like, you have to realize, like, some people don't live by an Apple store. Some people don't even come from this country. You know, maybe they got their phone elsewhere, you know? Maybe they got their phone used or something like that. You can never really like blame the customer. But unfortunately, that's what used to happen. I mean, I look at Louis Rossmann. Why I want the Right to Repair Act to come back. Yeah, you could support that. I mean, it's definitely like something that I believe should be a standard thing, you know? The problem is that everything's so driven by technology, you know? Like, even like cars, for instance. Like, yeah, you can replace a part, but then nowadays, like, the car's so integrated with the computers, with software, that it's like, you can replace a part, but... let me give you an example. I've read all these things about people buying used Teslas, right? So, I read one horror story where this guy bought a used Tesla, got a great deal on it, it looked great and everything. But apparently, the previous owner, or owners, whatever, had completely crashed the Tesla. Okay? They crashed it to the point where it triggered something in the sensor. It's like, you know, critical failure. Like, basically, like, it told there was like a sensor that went off, or like an alarm that went off in the car that basically flagged the car from like ever getting that will basically flag the car that it was like a major freaking incident that happened. Okay? And so he goes and tries to like get the car registered and everything, and then brings it to Tesla, only to find out that they can't do anything because because it's gotten repaired outside of Tesla's you know, repair system, and he bought a useless car. The car, they couldn't get it to activate, nothing. You know? Like, nothing would work unless he paid them to do the repair properly. which basically costs the same amount as a Tesla. You know what I mean? That's whack. That's super whack, right? How do you guys feel about that? Yo, dude, basically the Teslas are iPads. They're just an iPad with a car built around it. You know? It's like pretty funny, right? I just felt terrible. I'm like, damn, dude. You use a third-party screen, try to fix my phone. It worked for 2 days and it broke. Yeah, exactly. That's what would happen, because it would just like the software would be like, it'd flag it at some point. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, I have to get a PCB. I don't know if my let me see if my dungeon cam's working. It's really messy in here. Oh, it's working. All right, we can go to the dungeon together. I'll skip to the dungeon. Oh. I told you to slow down here. I literally crashed out. Okay. My mic still work? Good, okay. Customers should have the right to understand the repair products they pay for as long as they have knowledge. Yeah. Okay, GP20... Oh, my bad. I forgot to flip the camera for you guys. We are back. GP2040 PCB. I'm running low. I gotta order more. Okay, guys, we are installing the PCB. As you can see, this build has 3 extra buttons on top, which I'm gonna map to 26 to 29, so the client can do whatever they want. Oh wait, gosh, this wire right here is so close. You know what? I might have to. Yeah, before we put the buttons in, guys, I probably have to do the wiring ahead of time, because I'm blocking the port where I need to install them into. Glad I don't have to worry about engine, spark plugs, oil changes. That is cool, Elmo. I eventually want to get an electric car, but the thing is, it's like, I don't think I can get rid of a gas car yet, because, you know, I have a family, and we like driving places, and it's just the inconvenience of like charging right now is probably like, it doesn't work with my family at the moment. I would like to get one for myself, though, and keep a gas car. I think that's basically, like, the tech. If you can afford it. Like, have one regular car, have a gas car, have an electric car. Because I would love an electric. What's that new company? Like, they're making, like, a K-truck. A Japanese K-truck, but it's American. Man, I forgot the name of it. You guys probably know, all you car nerds. Man. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name. Yo, Jerry, what's up, man? Jerry, what tournament are you going to this weekend? If you are going to a tournament this weekend. Slate, that's it, Raiden. Thank you, Raiden. Slate Auto, man. I was like really interested in getting one of those. You'll be at recess. Maybe I'll just go to recess. Gabby, what's up, man? Gabby, this is the last build before yours, but I'm gonna take the weekend off if you don't mind. I'm gonna take the weekend off and relax and get my mind right, and then I'll work on your project. And then I have one more commission build after that. But to be honest with you, I don't even think I'm gonna stream that last one, because it really is just a science project. There's no artwork. It's just this customer wanted me to build this very specific layout with like, that's literally just like all programming. GP2040. I'm not even sure I'm going to stream that one. It's super boring. We'll see. Why would they release a... I wish they were... Oh, I'm not up on that, Raiden. Toyota Hilux Champ in the US. Yo, you know what I would buy in a heartbeat? I would buy one of those Japanese camper vans. Like the small form factor camper vans. Bro, I love those so much, man. Like nothing would... Like, I would literally go out and buy one ASAP. If they made a small form factor camper, man. Just like those high aces but converted. Like, oh my god. I would kill for one of those. I would love to just roll out to like East Coast tournaments. Or maybe even go to Combo Breaker with like a camper and just like camp in the parking lot or whatever. Go find like the latest 24-hour fitness or something. Camp there for the night. I don't know. There's something about that like intrigues me. They have that for the Hilux. Oh man, I would love to see that. My group of friends kicked around the idea of bringing my garage setup to CEO in a van last year. Dude, that'd be sick, man. What do you have in your garage? Oh, you got the 2009s. Nah, that's too much space, bro. In a van? That's way too much space. Just bring a freaking monitor. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna use the living shit out of my arcade cabinets. Behind, like, they're literally behind me. Bro, I turned them on like once a... Honestly, I spend more time configuring the retro stuff than I do actually playing. Basically, I'm just like making it like a game museum, you know? It's kind of pathetic. Shit, I tried to sell them a couple times. Alright guys, I'm gonna peel this off. Yeah. Thing is, I stopped inviting people over. I barely invite people over. Like, I only invite people over they need it. Like, ask Jerry. Jerry came over recently because like he needed to pick up that build that we did the what do you call it? The Laganguran build. Remember? I don't know if you guys remember that one. But yeah. Oh, I don't know if I did that on stream. But did I? I did do that on stream, right? I forgot. Anyway, maybe I didn't. But I barely use it, bro. If you guys are out there looking to get an arcade cab, don't get one, man. I honestly just don't even recommend it. I don't even recommend getting one. And today's technology, like, it was cool when like you couldn't get those old games to run good. So yeah, let me rephrase that. Get the old games and make them run good, right? That's the double statement. Make it run good. Right? Yeah, we just like it is what it is. It's like it's fun to tinker with. That's basically it. You've been running Neo Turf Master? It's a good game, man. Probably one of the best golf games. Gabby, what are you using for like the tech? Is it like you have a PC on there? What do you have? Yeah, honestly, it's just eye candy. I enjoyed every minute, like, setting it up. Don't get me wrong. Custom built PC. Yeah, so I used to just have it run on a Raspberry Pi and console, but then one of my local LAN centers closed, and they sold all their old PCs for like dumb cheap. So I got this like it has a 1080, but I swapped in my old 2070 card in it, which is like plenty powerful enough. But it's like a maybe 8th gen Intel, and it can run all those retro games like free, and it can run some modern games. Like Street Fighter 6 is like, it barely runs. I have to maybe like run it like on like medium settings. All right, guys, hammer time. So that's my main setup at the moment. But honestly, I don't even play games, and when I do play games, it's on my PC at this point. Turn out settings to not run like ass. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, we're installing the corners, guys. Then next, I gotta get those wires prepped because it's kind of in the way. I'm never gonna be able to install it after the fact, so I'm gonna get some of those wires connected that I need. What's the opening in the top corner? Oh, that's for a screen. Such dope art. You like this one, Jordan? Yeah, I did this one yesterday. So this actually says samurai in that like Jedi font. Okay, so let me get this wire situated. I have this wire. I have all these spare wires that I just have laying around, so. Dude, I gotta make use of these wires. Let's see. I have a bag of wires here, guys. Literally a bag of wires. You know I have. You know what? Does this reach? Wait, it does reach. Yeah, it reaches. Okay. Okay, so my plan is to wire up these 3 buttons right here are the... Shit, is that gonna reach, dude? I'm trying. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, this should be good. So I have to wire up these 3 extra weirdo buttons. You know what I mean? So that's the plan right now. I have to get it ready, because if I don't do it, you see this button right here? I have to plug stuff into that. If I don't do that, I'm gonna body myself, and I'm gonna get into a weird situation where I can't squeeze in there. Pause. You know what I mean? Later. So I figured if I do this now, it's out of the way. I'm gonna just wire up all the weirdo stuff. So that's the ground, and that's gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3. It does fit, right? Always measure. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I need 3 buttons, right? So 1. I guess I'll do. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do left to right. 26, 27, 28. 26, 27, 28. Okay. So 26 is closest to me. Oh, right. I have this little wire here. Okay, so this is 26. Just gonna trim it down a little bit. All right, so this is number 26. I'm gonna use these extra ports that the GP2040 gives us to allow us to connect buttons. Okay, 26 is right here. 27's up there, so I'm gonna do this long guy here. Man, I've got to tell you I've got to tell you that is absolutely awesomeness, by the way. Thank you for the reminder for the awards. I went ahead. Oh, thank you so much, man. Listen, guys, like I don't really have any expectation of winning that based on the other companies like Corsair. Those guys probably sponsored Evo, you know? Kwamba probably sponsored Evo. Brook probably sponsored Evo. So them not winning is gonna be like, probably like, you know. That makes me like, I don't know. I don't know if they're going purely by votes, but I have a feeling that there's definitely some politics going to be involved with this. Yeah, it's frustrating. Wiring's always a pain in the ass. Alright. Okay, 1, 2, and then I'm just gonna get this little guy right here, which doesn't require much of a long cable. What do you mean you work backwards? From you go PCB? Alright, so this is all set, guys. Oh, you know what? I might as well plug in. I'll plug in the. This is the. So I've been doing this system here, guys. I use this little bridger that you could separate like this for the LEDs. Because he has the removable bottom, right? So he needs to be able to remove it and unplug the LEDs fast. So this is how I do it. Little system here. See this? Just unplug. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna wire the end up. That's gonna go over here. ground, and power. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I think I got all the rando cables connected. You know what? Should we? I'm gonna start heating up Hagu. Oh wait, Hagu. Do I? Shoot, I need another Hagu stick. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta get a Hagu stick. Let me get some Hagu. Hagu. Need a stick of Hagu. Hagu for you. Hagu. Okay. Elmo, that's actually like the smart way to do it. I wouldn't say that's like, you know, the opposite or anything. Okay, I gotta tape up these holes right here because these holes will shine, the LED will shine through it if I don't use electrical tape to cover them up. So we're gonna go ahead and do that quick while we're waiting for Mr. Hagu, because I'm gonna install the screen right away too. Get that out of the way. Okay. The electrical tape right to cover these holes. Honestly, because I'm doing this as a custom, I shouldn't even like laser out those holes, but honestly, but it's just because like just in case I need an option, I'll do it anyway. It only takes like a second to put electrical tape on it either. Oh, you know what I could do too? So expensive ass P5 boots. You guys are criminals, man. This is from Guile Keys, bro. These are they're $60 for a freaking authenticator that costs like $1, like $5 to make. Like, and they keep raising the price. This shit used to be 40 bucks. It's $60 now. Are you guys out of your fucking minds, bro? You know how many of these I bought? Come on, man. They're for PCB mount, so you could put the PCB here or here. $60 for this stupid ass key, man. And I get because the chips are like out of print, but come on, man. You guys are robbing the fighting game community. Literally robbing us, man. Like they know that those chips aren't being made anymore, so they're literally just robbing us. It's insane. And I still buy them, so you can't even say that I'm not supporting, but I still buy them. But come on, man, $60 on Amazon? Are you stupid? Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I went and supported the homie SGF, who recently went out of business, right? Shout out to SGF devices. They went out of business, unfortunately, due to the climate of this. But look at this. I bought their stock of Magic boots, the original Mayflash ones. I bought a stock of these. About 40 pieces. I spent a whole lot of money buying this, and I'm gonna save it for you guys for builds. I don't even think I'm gonna sell them raw on my website. I'm literally just gonna save these for builds for you guys, because I am not, ain't no way. You know? Ain't no way, bro. Crazy, right? Okay, guys. Anyway, rant over. Like, I felt really bad. Like, someone asked me for a quote on my website, and they're like, "Oh, my budget's like $200." I was like, I can't even make anything. You know, if for $200 for PS5, bro, if you buy a Brook board or if you buy a GP2040 with a chip, that's $90. All said and done, shipped to you and everything, $90, bro. No, Elmo, it does need an authenticator. It does need an authenticator. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so I'm gonna super glue these screen in. Also, I realized that I shouldn't super glue it at the corner, but right next to the corner, so that it still stays in place, but I don't mess up the paper. That's a new realization. So this is like literally the first time I'm doing this. To not glue it directly on the paper because it actually seeps through and goes to the paper. So I'm gonna do it exactly like right where I have it, like right by. I'm actually gonna need Hagu in a bit, so I'm gonna leave the gun on. It's gonna smell like crazy by me, but you guys don't have smell-o-vision, fortunately. Oh yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you, Elmo. It's crazy, right? It's just like they have a handshake built into the software. That's basically what's happening. You know what I mean? You know what? I might as well glue the cable in too. Let's glue in the cable. This cable notoriously gets loose, man. Yo, Eastside, what's up, man? Bro, you came in hot. Never heard you rant in a video. Sometimes you just need to let one loose. Nah, I rant all the time, man. Listen. You know us like East Coast cats, bro. Damn, I'll have to clean this later. Shit, guys. Hold on. Dude, I got some hot glue on the 3D print. It's pissed me off. I might have to get a razor real quick. Try not to cut myself, but also clean this part. Got it. Woohoo! Okay. Ooh, you guys got the Battle Royale? Let's go. Jerry won? Okay, that's we in here. You know what? Shit, I might as well just finish this. Thanks, OP, right? Yeah, man. Any of the Metal Slug Johns, man. Mad health. I have no idea if that's true. Bro. Guys, I am desperately in need of a drink. I'm gonna go get a drink right after I zip tie this thing, because like I am parched. Need a drink. Take a quick 2-minute break, right? Get a drink. Alright, Pop. Hockey time! What's hockey time? You get to play hockey? Cool. Alright. Olympic hockey? Oh! To watch. Is everyone off work? Is it like the Super Bowl here in the States? Like they purposely have it on Sundays and everyone's off? Yeah, on the rain, huddled for the game. Where's Canada at? Are you guys winning? You guys are winning, right? It's like embarrassing if Canada doesn't win hockey. Poor ball. Fucking football, man. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a water. I'll leave you with the view. BRB. Wait, you gotta pay to watch the game? Nah, that's crazy. For real? You gotta pay to watch Olympics? You gotta be kidding me, man. That's ridiculous. Okay. I'm kind of tired, guys. Whew. Getting old, man. What the hell? UPS label came with my drink. Ugh. Actually, shit, I could have used that as a coaster. That's probably why I put that there. Yo, that's insane. I had no idea, guys. Yeah, I bought one of those TV antennas. I'm gonna go back to the bench. I bought one of those TV antennas, HD antennas, to catch the stuff off the air. It's like $20 on Amazon. Okay, I gotta try to line up these buttons somehow. So I'm gonna, on my screen, I gotta have these buttons up so I can see where they're going. So I'm gonna leave that here. Go back to the bench. I'm using it as a reference. I'm looking over my shoulder, try to catch where they go. That one didn't really need to be specific. It's just like trees. This one is the tip of his lightsaber here. See this? So I have to line this one up like on the money. Like that. See it? It's like the lightsaber. And then this one is the dude's head. Like that. Okay. So that's the extra buttons. Yeah, this one goes, wait. Shit, I don't know where this goes. Like this? Okay, yeah. So this is like his face. Okay. This one's like trees right here, so this one's not so specific. That's actually the tip of the lightsaber, so that's pretty important. This is the Jedi blaster right there. This one, there's a little bit of a lightsaber here. Have to kind of line up that blast. And then this one is the top corner here. Okay. This one is definitely part of the lightsaber blast. Wait, this way? Oh no. This way. No, this is actually the samurai saber, right? Right? There we go. Look at that, guys. What do you guys think? Okay, buttons are installed. Let me get Frank the Foam. Woohoo! Okay. Franklin the Foam. Off the dome. 26. Okay, so let me wire up these guys first. How did I do this? I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, right? Okay. We're gonna wire up the grounds for that extra buttons. Actually, wait. Go this way. 26. Go up here to 27. It's gonna reach. Please reach. Nailed it. Okay, and then 28 is this guy right here. Gotta hold the button down. You know what, Frank? I'm gonna bar you in just a sec, but we need to. Come on. There you go. Rev. There we go. Okay. Nice. All right. So 26 is this button here. I'll wire this up immediately. Okay. Oh, did I make this too short? Yo, I'm a clown. No, guys. One of them is too short. I measured it to the jump button like a dumbass. Fudge face. All that extra work. Wait, no, I can't. Fudge. Okay, luckily it's like the last button. God dang it, guys. Okay, it's okay. Not that bad. So these are just the extra buttons that we have going on. The other part, I'm just going to use the normal kit. There we go. Okay, that one actually wasn't that bad. I could have actually did this later instead of doing it ahead of time, but that's okay. Sheesh. I'm gonna have to zip these already. Alright guys, main wire up time. Let's get this going. So we just have our typical wire setup here. I'm actually just going to plug in everything I need right now. Get that out of the way. Boom. Okay. Boom. 20 pin. So we have the... Again, I did find a stash of these all button harnesses. I wasn't going to use them going forward because I figured I could just save some money and wire them up wire everything up manually. But I did find a stash of them, so I'm not going to put them I'm not going to not use them, you know what I mean? I must have bought a bunch back in the day. I was just going through all my boxes. I got to do that more often. Sometimes I just buy stuff for the business and I just stash it, and then like a month goes by and I totally forgot that I bought it. You guys do that? Just like forget about stuff that you actually been meaning to do. I'm curious, what's the best way for you guys to stay organized? For me, it's using like lists, you know, using like I use the Google to-do app because I have everything on. Like, my whole business runs off Google, like Google Docs. Even though I'm like, it's funny because like I have Apple everything. Like phone, I have Apple. I should be really on Android, but I can't switch to Android because any of you guys in this situation like can't switch because like, I don't know, it could be iMessage. For me, it's because my whole other family, like everybody in my family, literally my whole family are on iOS. And like, I would literally break every single thing that they have set up for the family. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about my extended family, everybody. Everybody's on iOS. It's like as much as I want to switch over to Android, I just can't because it will just cause too much of a ruckus. So my whole thing is that I basically, if you look at my phone is basically all, it's all Google apps. Like for instance, my browsers, I use Chrome. I know there's better alternatives out there. Like I was using Brave for a while, but because I use Google Docs so much, sometimes like all the things wouldn't work properly on Brave. So I kind of just said, screw it. I'll have Google track me every single step just for the convenience of not having to deal with the issues I've been dealing with. You're on Android? Wait, you're on Android though, Skills? Yeah, you are on Android, right? I'm pretty sure. But you know, people were telling me it's like, oh, well, just like switch to WhatsApp, and then like, which is awesome because when I was in Europe, all I did was use WhatsApp for everything. Oh, you're stuck on iOS too. Yeah. For some reason I thought you were on Android. It's not that bad. Like we're talking about iOS like it's a bad thing. It's actually a beautiful. You know, it works fine. Works great. And nothing. I really don't have any complaints with iOS. You know, it's just that I think. For me personally, because I do so much work on the Google platforms, that I would probably benefit more from Google. Like for instance, like when I take photos of all these builds, it goes directly onto my, you know, like I store my work photos for builds and stuff on Google. Answer is, maybe I should just get a Google phone and not really hook it up, right? Is that a thing? Can I do that? Or is it going to be... Do you guys know, like, what happens if I... Like, for instance, like this... The phone that I'm using right now... to capture this video is actually my old iPhone 12. You can run it off Wi-Fi. Maybe I should get myself like a Pixel phone, something like that. Make an old Pixel, maybe like a Pixel 9 or something.
Do you guys even recommend that? And just use it for work? You like your Pixel? Which one do you have? I heard the Pixel 9 takes like... It won like an award for like best photos. You use a Pixel too? Plain Pixel? Pixel over Samsung though? What do you like? What's you have a Pixel 10? What's the take on the Android community about Pixel versus Samsung? I feel like there's some beef there. AI stuff, night modes. I'm not gonna lie, I bought the iPhone 17, right? Because my old phone, like I said, I'm using as a webcam now, is my iPhone 12 Pro, right? That was my old phone. But then I bought... so that was 5 generations of phones that I didn't update, which I'm very proud of, by the way. Because the last phone that I bought was when I quit Apple, which was 5 years ago. 6 years ago at this point. Almost 6 years, right? Can you believe that? Like, I used to, because I worked at Apple, you kind of got like peer pressured to buying the newest phone every single release and trading in your old phone. That was like the thing, right? You'd be like whack if you're like talking to a customer and all of a sudden like, oh, like, you know, buy this iPhone 17. Oh, cool. Like, why? Like, what phone do you have? And I'll be like, oh, iPhone 12. You know, like it just doesn't really work for our jobs, you know? So I was always pressured into buying the latest phone, but after I quit, I was like, bro, this phone is amazing. Like, I really loved my iPhone 12. It's so good right now that I'm still using it and still, like, has a lot of value to me, you know? And matter of fact, I think about it all the time that I should have never even bought the 17 because there's really no difference. Like, I'm not really getting any... The camera is actually... I think the camera's worse. Night mode's crazy. Yeah, so I bought the iPhone 17 thinking about like how good this camera is going to be, and I actually don't like for product photos I don't even prefer it. I still use my 12 sometimes. I feel like the pictures come out crispier. There's like so much AI processing that I wish I could turn off. Then someone's like, oh, you should use like a third-party photo app. Then I downloaded like Camera Pro or whatever. I actually had it from a past project. I just don't know enough to use it, and I don't have the time to learn it to be able... I just want to take a good photo, move on, you know? Weird. Is that too much to ask for? Just take a good photo and move the hell on. Really? That must be nice. I mean, the iPhone's supposed to have like a good low light thing, you know? But I don't know. Honestly, like my experience with the iPhone 17, I have the 17 Pro. I used to get really excited when I got a new phone. It was like so much. I was like, oh wow, you know, like everything's like you felt like you upgraded. But I didn't even from 5 generations of iPhones, I didn't feel like I upgraded. Is that a weird thing to say? Having an iPhone 12 to a 17, I do not feel like I upgraded. I just feel like I just got a new version of, like, I literally just got a better battery at this point, you know? A brand new battery. You got everything Samsung? Whew, this is a tough wire over here. There's so much happening in this little angle. Cannot wait to zip tie all of this, guys. Guys, I just realized this build's going to Japan. Freaking Japan. Forgot to tell you guys that. The samurai is... I'm building a samurai that's going to Japan. A samurai build going to Japan. How cool is that? Yeah, fucking $100, bro. $100 to ship something in Japan. I'm sending a stick home more ways than one. Yeah, that's an interesting way to think about it. There's so many wires still I have to connect. I gotta do the... Actually, yeah, I still gotta do the grounds and the... I'm sorry, the auxiliary buttons. There we go. This I can zip together, make this a little neater. Another going abroad. Dude, this is all I got, man. I think both next builds are in the States. One's going to Florida. Kebby, I forgot where you're at. I gotta look again. Kebby's still in the chat. Kebby's build's coming up next. I'm gonna do that one next week. Like, I need a mental break, guys. This weather's like killing me, man. I need a sun or something, a sunshine. That idea I told you guys earlier, where it's like I might actually go like find some VR sun here in Florida. Oh, so we got 2 builds going to Florida. Wow. Yeah, my next 2 builds are going to Florida. Why are you making fun of Yeah, $100 shipping, man. Yeah, I tell these motherfuckers. I'm like, yo, man, it's gonna be a stack. Right? And they're like, it's in the quote and everything. It's gonna be a stack. And they're like, yeah, no problem. All right. I'm like, I just apologize. I'm like, nothing I could do about it. You know, if I had anything to do about it, I mean, I'll try. I use Pirate Ship, and I can't find anything cheaper than Pirate Ship. Someone told me that I should make an account directly with UPS, but honestly, my mom used to do that. My mom used to work at UPS like way back in the day, like 90s, right? And she used to be like one of the account people that her job was to just try to sign up accounts over and over in like in a certain territory. But I don't even think like you'd get a good deal, right? Like, because I'm using Pirate Ship and they already have like the maximum discount, apparently. What up, Joe? Okay, guys, so I'm gonna do a little bit extra for this. The reason why is because this acrylic that I had cut, this is my problem why I can't make this standard. The JF edition case, this acrylic is way thicker than the average acrylic that I normally get. So I can't stuff the little like pads that I have in here to kind of like I can't stuff the pads in there that I would normally use to keep pressure on the sides, which is, this is the first time I ran into that. And I'm glad I did some prep work because I figured this out ahead of time. So this is the kits that I sell for my standard DIY kit, where you could glue in the posts. So I have it super glued so that I won't move, because I'm worried about the magnetic bottom that's just gonna come right off. So yeah, I'm gonna glue in these corner posts. I mean these posts that I don't normally put in these builds because like it's enough pressure in here, but because I can't stuff the little, like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's literally like gapless. You see that? Oh, sorry. Here you go. You see that? It's literally gapless. And again, this is why I can't do the JF edition cases that I make. Like, at least to the expectation that I want it to. Because of the freaking inconsistencies of the acrylic that I get. And I only buy the same acrylic, you know? I don't, like, ask for a thinner or thicker, you know? I deadass just buy the same thing every single time. And every single piece that I pull out of the stack is a different width. It's just the nature of acrylic. You know, every piece is different. It's wild. You made a stick out of a toilet seat? Bro. What? Wait, what? What the hell?
I'm dead.
That's the wildest thing someone has ever said here, by the way. Even Daigo was like, what? Oh, Kevy. Yeah, you couldn't resist, right? Couldn't resist. Alright, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to install that. Wait, can I get it over here? I think we could do it. Fuck it. Don't do it. There's like the screen's right here, so I'm a little bit worried that this won't fit, but I'm gonna do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. I used to do this with super glue, and man, super glue sucks. Working with super glue is the worst shit ever. It's like literally like hell. Yo, God bless you with that one, bro. Hopefully you win. Yeah, but hold on. You know, it'd be funny if you actually brought the whole toilet and then you made the lid of the toilet the controller, so you sit backwards, like you're sitting backwards on the toilet. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I wonder if someone makes a lightweight plastic toilet that can achieve this. When is Versus fighting? Yeah, I know. That'd be crazy though, right? No, what if it had wheels though, Kebby? The toilet had wheels, you could just ride your toilet around? Bam. What the hell? How come my music stops playing? Hold on. I gotta change the music. That'd be wild crazy, right? If you could just ride the toilet around. Scooting around, sitting backwards. You want this now? Light bulb moment. Okay, let's get this ground set up here. Go. Shoot, we gotta bring this underneath. Hey James, where are we at with everything? By the way, like what are we waiting on? I have like hundreds of dollars of James's stuff here. Dead ass. Like I literally have like. I'm not even kidding. That's literally in the hundreds at this point. Oh, we got gift subs. Let's go. Thank you. Thanks, James. Appreciate that. Everybody, thank you to James. Always hooking me up with some gift subs for the community. Yeah, James the man. Anybody going to Combo Breaker? If so, let's hang out. Debbie with the Twitch Prime, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Okay. Wish you could go to Combo Breaker. Yeah, I actually booked my flight to Combo Breaker. I think all in all, Combo Breaker is costing me like $1,500 to go. Probably more. It'd probably be like 2 stacks. Yo, Project 92 with the Prime. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. You know what? I should have the alerts, right? My bad. Hold on. I'm gonna turn alerts on. No, Clev's not going this year. I'm not gonna have. I don't think I'm gonna have a booth. I'm just gonna go hang. I might do something like extracurricular for I might do something extracurricular for Combo Breaker, but I haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just hang out. You gonna be there, James? Yo, well, Jerry won the battle again? Yo, you guys seen this? Jerry Berry won the Battle Royale again. Yo, tank is OD. I told you guys, mad health. Yeah, right? I might have to nerf tank. Jerry, risk all your money. I'll risk all your gold right now. Exclamation point slots, guys. If you have money in my chat, exclamation point slots. And then, or you could battle somebody. Slot 7,000? Wait, does that work? Where's the slot machine? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's on the bottom right. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Cherry? Cherry? Yo, you won again? Yo, Jerry, what the fuck, man? Yo, tank is OD. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Yo, Jerry won the slots, man. Hold on, I'll give you guys some money. Currency. Add all 500. So you could battle somebody. You could do like challenge, I think. Challenge and then like just say you want to fight Elmo. You could do like challenge Elmo Riot and then put some money on it. You could battle people. I think that's the term. Oh, there you go. Kebby got the slots. Yeah, I think it's like challenge and you put like the name Elmo Riot. I think this works. Hold on. Let me see. I think this is a command. Oh, if I could spell. I can't spell. Well, someone try it. Someone try it. I think challenge. I can't spell though. Slots 800. You guys can play basketball too. You guys want to play basketball? Could not find the target. Oh, duel. It's duel. There you go. Yeah, I'm not on, well, I'm not on the chat. There it is. It's duel. Then you put the person's name, and then I think you could bet money. Yeah, there it is. There it is. And you guys will basically everything will clear out, and you guys can battle each other. Okay, guys. I have wired everything up, I believe. Let me, wait, I have to get the USB cable, internal USB cable. So, Elmo, this is what I was talking about. I have a bunch of these, PCB, you know, connectors. Hey, why is this staying flat? Hold on. Oh god, guys, hold on. I'm at it. I'm hot gluing the rest of these brackets in. I'm probably gonna put one more on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna put one more because like that's literally where the oh cool, I have two more over here. Yep. Because all the pressure from the cover will come from this point, so I want to make sure it's like completely rock steady. Again, I don't normally have to do this but it's just the variance of acrylic always freaking throws me in a loop. Hey Panda, what's up? Okay guys. Whew. Yeah, little USB cable. Wait, where did I put the other USB cable? Oh my god. Crack. Where did I put the cable? Did I bring it even out? Or am I... crap. Alright, I'll be back. How's this gonna thread through? Guess over here. TR, what's up, my brother? TR, we are making a Jedi... Wait, who asked for the theme? Oh, James. I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, James, we're doing a Jedi/Samurai. Not Jedi. Stormtrooper/Samurai build. I'll show you in 1 second. Let me get this plugged in and then we can flip it over for y'all. I'm sorry I haven't flipped it over in a minute, but yeah, I've been just trying to chop away at these wires. Not the greatest. There's so much going on with all the extra buttons the customer asked for, but I'm gonna glue this down. I'll flip it over in 1 second, guys. Just give me a moment. Yeah, USB-C is not tight sometimes. That's why I have to glue it, just to make sure it stays in place. Everyone asks me, oh, you know, how come you don't use USB-C? I'm like, well, if you've been building these as long as we have, you know, TR. Okay, so this is the theme, guys. It's a Stormtrooper Samurai mashup. Little war going on in the Ewok forest. Endure the storm, become the blade is the theme. Okay, this is the front panel that we have to install next. Back panel here. Come on, Space Boy, you know how we do. Acting like you haven't been here and seen my work. Yeah, we did all the graphics. It literally took, there was an 8-hour graphic design session. No, not yesterday. I think the day before. Yeah, it was like literally an 8-hour session of graphic design. Much, much longer than I usually rock for. I'm kind of glad I didn't stream it though, because I probably would have taken like 10 to 12 hours if I was on stream. What's the hard part of this particular graphic? This theme doesn't exist. Vincent, do you know of any Stormtrooper samurais? Basically had to edit the living crap out of everything. Had to edit Stormtroopers to make them look like samurais. A little bit of AI used, not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Like, there's only one way. Ashley, thank you so much for the follow. If you're in the chat, say what's up. Okay. I'm gonna glue this too. Actually, no, I'm not gonna glue that. I'm just gonna put more pressure. There we go. Alright, so this is the connection for the LEDs. So that's gotta go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna leave this on the side because we have to work on our bottom panel right now, guys. Okay, so we hang out right there. Okay, I'm gonna work on our bottom panel and clean up while I'm at it. Okay. So I already pre-installed the LED array. Remember, that's the connection that needs to get plugged in. We also pre-installed the metal plates that will connect to the bottom panel. That's gonna be a magnet, right? I do need to peel off all this. Yeah, Star Wars, but Stormtroopers know them. There are no Stormtrooper samurais. Like, why would they give a Stormtrooper the ability to be a samurai, you know? I think the only glorified Stormtroopers have been like the captains that are on the animated series, the clone series, like Rex, Captain Rex, and all those guys. Rogue, what's that? The Yo, Agent, what's up, man? Agent, has it been? I don't know if it's the same for you, but it's been slow, right? People aren't really hitting you up for controllers as much, right? I feel like everyone just dipped out of the FGC, man. The thing is, I'm not an illustrator, right? So I have to like put shit together. I literally have to like assemble things. I have a good visual eye, but I'm not a good drawer. You know, I can't really I just didn't develop that skill, I guess. Because illustration takes forever. I never developed that skill. Like for me, it was more about like arrangement and like the techie side of things. Like I'm a Photoshop technician with a good eye. You know what I mean? I guess that's the best way to say it. What's new though, Agent? What you up to, man? You guys don't know Agent Triple F, West Coast for the Dub affiliate. If you're on the West Coast, in Cali, Bay Area specifically, and you want to get a build done, hit up my boy Agent. I work with him very, very closely. Give him priority when it comes to your enclosures. If you want to commission him for a full project, you might even get it faster than me getting one to you. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm basically like a visual remixer. You know, I guess that's the best, like, that's a cool way to say it, right? A visual remixer. Remix! Okay, I'm gonna need that.
Look at this, guys. Woo! Look at this custom foam I engraved. This shit took 1 hour and 20 minutes to do. Look, it's got Troop's name on there. Stormtrooper Samurai.
Visual remixer. Yeah, that could work. They're also called artists. That's really cool. Gotta make sure to Hulk smash this down. Been doing this ever since Jordan's build, actually. Because it's the first time... Jordan's build was the first time I put LEDs and the removable bottom. So I never really had to do this because, like, you know, heat wasn't really an issue. But yeah, Jordan's, like, it started bubbling up after a couple days because I didn't really push it down or release all the air. So I've been smashing down the foams a lot better lately. How long has this stream been? Dude, we're at 3 hours, guys. The 3-hour stream. Yo, Gilligan's Island. I feel like they need to remix that. Okay, these are the shims that, because, you know, these are holes, right? This area right here. So if I don't put these shims in, all the sticky stuff is still underneath. Pause. But, so then that would, like, it would make crazy sounds against the bottom plate. on the side panel, so I always just line it with we line it with what do you call it? Those shims, so that you don't get that effect. Alright guys, let me just tweak this a little bit. I could feel I misaligned it like by like a millimeter, so I'm gonna unscrew a little bit. Loosen this a little bit. Realign it. You feel it that I missed a little bit on this side. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, now it's... Woo! Okay. Alright guys, we're almost at that point where we can test this and program it. Let's flip this guy over. Okay, so we need to plug in this guy right here, which is the connection for the LEDs, right? So this just goes like this. Okay. And then I can just plop this down here. Oh, wait. Shit, I have it upside down. Me clown. Wait. Am I bugging? Oh, guys, I messed up. I put it upside down. Okay. It's alright. All I have to do is just fix the, gotta move it up a little bit more. I put the fucking foam upside down, which it doesn't matter visually, but the control is at the wrong spot. That's what's killing me right now. Okay, that's okay. All I need to do is just move it. A little surgery. Not a big deal. I just gotta move it over. Not paying attention, guys. Okay, I need to make it more right. You just need to put it up here. I always have a Lily advancing. I don't know if you know this, but I have like a master everybody. Like, as far as all the characters, I have a master almost everybody. Okay. Okay. Let's test this out again. I can't believe I goofed, guys. But again, not a big deal. Not the end of the world here. There we go. I just gotta adjust the side here. That's right, because the okay. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to get the sides, the magnets aligned properly. Okay. This is a little too high on this side. Got it, guys. So we could do, you have the option to do the magnetic bottom, but I'm also just gonna put the feet on. Hey Elmo, just DM me and I'll show you the kit that I use. It's honestly just a cabinet lock. Literally just like off the shelf cabinet hardware. You could do it yourself. Especially someone like you. You just need to be able to drill a couple holes. That's really it. It's just DM me. I'll send you a link. I know. Yeah, it's just cabinet hardware that I use. I got nothing to hide. It's like a magnetic cabinet thing, you know, for literally like keeping your cabinets closed. But we are going to include the feet anyway. I'm going to include the feet anyway. So they have the option to leave it covered. Which, honestly, if you're not going to open the stick, like, leave it closed. Okay, last screw, and then we get to test it. See how many times I fucked up. That's usually the case. Hold on. Something's pushing against over here. Ay ay ay. What's happening now? Yeah, the whole me putting on the bottom, the opposite direction. Again, not a big deal. I just have to adjust where I put the fucking... It's pushing down on something I don't like. I don't know why I didn't see this earlier. Hold on, guys. I just gotta look a little bit more clearer. Okay. Worst case, I just make a new bottom, but... Not even a big deal, it's just... Oh. Oh, wait. It's not even this, it's this. Oh. God. It's not even the bottom anymore. It's this anchor that I put over here. I put this white anchor. There we go. It's bowing for some reason. I think I put it on an angle for some reason. I gotta like literally lock this down, guys. Oh shit, my freaking glue gun is not even plugged in. Okay, but we're basically at the end, guys. Gotta patch up one little thing. Oh, glue gun's still hot. There's like a tiny like 0.5 millimeter gap that basically this is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get that to go away. Where's the other piece that I had, the white one? Did I throw that away? It's these anchors that I put down. They're like putting too much pressure on the corner. I guess when I attached them, I didn't really see the angle that they were at. This is new, remember. Never had to do this before. I only have to do this because of this thickness of acrylic was like way too thick, so I couldn't get the corners to anchor properly. It's okay. Live and we learn. Almost done though. I can't wait to plug it in. We're not even there yet. Trying to get to that point. Okay, reminder, next time I do this, I literally have to sit and like push it down and let it set. Nice. Okay, that's so much better. Okay, let's plug this in. Woo! Screwdrivers flying. Okay. Woo! We are done, I think. Okay, we still have to do a couple things. We gotta program the screen. Let's get it plugged in though. I'm gonna sit at my desk to do this though, guys. We'll sit at the desk. Got my USB-C cable. I'm gonna hold down start. All right, cool. The screen works. We got the screen working. We got the LEDs working. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Oh, I love it. 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 Yoshimitsu crossover. It's like Yoshimitsu meets Stormtroopers. Okay, hold on, guys. We're gonna go into... Oh, vote for me, guys. Evo Awards. Last day to do it, please. Vote for me, vote for me. Vote, 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 vote. Okay. You doing it with our emails? Thank you. Okay. Let's get this programmed. Okay, cool. We're already on the latest firmware. That's really good where to start. Okay, I'm gonna go and turn off the hotkey settings really quick, just because this is unneeded. I'm gonna turn off all the hotkey settings. Let's save. Okay. We're also gonna go into the pin mapping, right? So we have 26. We need to make this L3. 27. We need to make this share. According to the client, because they use share. Wait, no, I'll do touchpad. Touchpad center. And then 28, we will do R3. Okay, R3. Let me hit save here. Actually, I'm gonna name this. I'll name this touchpad. Okay, then we're gonna make a new. Wait, let me hit save, and then we'll make a new profile, and then make it. I'll name this one SH for share. This one needs to be share for the second profile. Hit save. Okay, next up, what we have to do, we made 2 profiles, we set that up, that's proper. Okay, we gotta go to the screen configuration. So the screen configuration is here, display. We gotta go to layout options, so double stickless is cool. We don't want to see turbo, D-pad mode we can leave, macro will turn off, but we definitely need profile. Definitely need to turn that on. Save. Okay, then we gotta go to layout options, mode options. Here we go. I actually made the graphic already for Troop. We have Troop's logo ready to go. Right here, Troop OLED. See that? We got this little Troop logo here. I'm gonna hit save. Nice. Okay. Let's see. What else can we do? Start home select is all set. Yeah, I feel like Troop. I'm gonna let Troop do all the other tinkering. I'll just leave it default for now, but he can add all this extra stuff that he wants. But yeah, this is looking pretty sick already. Let's go. What do you guys think so far? Let's do a test play. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Okay, let's reboot the board. Oh wait, let's reboot it and let's see if his logo works. How do I do that? I can just unplug, right? Or I can press start and I'll just unplug. Let's see. I'm gonna go here, unplug. Sorry about the glare. There we go. It's probably the best angle. Unplug. Plug it in. Hopefully it has his logo. Trying to get the not glare. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Troop. Okay, leverless. We're gonna go test it on the game. Okay, let's go like this. Let's do... test this first. Xbox. Oh, I have my real control. I have my main controller plugged in too. Dang. Okay. I had 2 controllers plugged in. Okay. Okay, so left, down, right. Left, down, right. Jump. Okay, that's working. All right. L3, R3. Those are working. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's working. L3, R3 we said works. L3, touchpad. Yep. Yes, really? It got blocked? Dude, I was gonna go check on that, Ivan. Thank you for letting me know. This is home. That's share. Oh, that's start. That's share. Okay, cool. Nice, guys. So yeah, we do have everything set up properly. Let's go do an in-game test really quick. So what? Now they're gonna be... They're gonna revert the tariffs? Yeah, what does that actually mean, you know? Okay, let's test this out, guys. Test it out with good old my.
It's my time to shine.
Okay, let's see. Let's make sure everything's feeling good. Feeling good, feeling great. Okay. Yep, teabag is working good. It's on neutral mode. Nice. Ah. That seems to work pretty good for me, man. Got a brolic ass combo out. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, everything feels good, guys.
Like a butterfly, singing like a
Oh, I pressed R3 by accident. I can't DP that good on the right side. Is there a trick to DP on the right side? All you leverless players out there? Oh, should I just mash? I feel like I always get super. Yeah, see? I get super every single time. Or I get... or... There we go. Yeah, every single time I get super. Oh, I think I got it. Just hold forward and then fireball. Okay, everything feels good, guys. I'm gonna do a PlayStation 5 test after, but let's do a quick showcase real quick, okay? Let's clean up the bench and then properly showcase everything. One more combo. Yeah, everything works, guys. Let's go. Okay, awesome. Looking really clean. Nice, nice, nice.
Beautiful, right?
Okay, let's bring her over. Oh, my hot glue gun's still on, guys. I gotta unplug the glue gun. Woo! There's a lot of work today. 3-hour build. But before I even got to the 3-hour build, we had to do a lot of prep work almost all day yesterday, guys. All right, I apologize. I'm gonna kill chat here, kill events list, kill alerts, kill avatars. I'm so sorry. I just like to have this clean for YouTube in case I do make content out of it. All button, the only reason I can DP. Are you serious? I feel like I should plug it into some sort of power. I do have a USB cable here. Do I have a USB-C? Yep. Is USB-C? Yep, yep. Plug this into the ROG Ally. You're good at designing, but playing. Okay. Got Troop booting up right there. Awesome, we have his name. Alright guys, we have finished the build for the homie Troop all the way out in Japan. And that's kind of fitting because this is a samurai slash stormtrooper themed build. So we got, you know, the main helmet over here, kind of like the general. One of his henchmen over here, right? Well, how should I say that? I guess this is like the general, and this is one of the troopers, okay? War going on in the background, kind of like a Japanese forest. We have some lightsaber blasts. We have some laser blasts from the Rebel Army. We have the Jedi Stormtroopers battling it out over here. Hopefully they're winning, right? Little symbols that we came up with graphic design-wise. This actually says Samurai in one of the Star Wars language fonts. And then kind of made up like a fake unit. It says Ronin Unit 47. If you guys get the reference, you get the reference. All right. OLED screen. I kind of made this like a little bar over here, kind of like a belt. You know, and then it has a screen cut out over here. You could see it's actually set up to the all button layout. Very, very nice, very nice. On the bottom here is one of the quotes that the client had me add. It says, "Endure the storm, become the blade." Okay? I'm going to unplug it for now. Oh, also you see the LED shining, it's actually reacting to my voice. It has a nice pattern that's happening over there. Okay, and you can actually see that on the sides as well, which we'll get to. But I will unplug it so I can get to the rest of the build, okay? Okay, we're gonna unplug. Okay, let's start with the front-facing side. The quote continues that the client wanted. Through adversity, toward excellence. Kind of something to motivate while they play. Another one of the icons I had made for this build. Forest background again. Lightsabers going off everywhere. Okay, let's move on. Another one of these icons, just a generic samurai thing. The belt kind of continues here. Forest again in the background, more lightsabers. 2 stormtroopers defending their territory. Alright, and we kind of have this like another symbol that I had made. It's kind of like techie, it's kind of like, you know, Star Warsy. But because this is where you would plug in, you know, I kind of wanted to kind of have that like that vibe where it's like a techie vibe where you can plug it in, and it kind of has like the symbol of like the Star Wars like turnkey locks. I don't know. I just kind of made that up. Again, it's troopers battling out in the forest. This side, similar to the other side, the belt, and then the forest in the background with that same random symbol that we came up with. But also has Troop's name on the corner here. You have Troop's name here, and then we have the For the Dub on this side. Very small, just kind of like in the background. All right. Okay, flipping it over. We have the beautiful engraved Trooper Samurai that I came up with. Techie pattern in the background, and then like, again, Star Wars meets traditional. Red feet, but this does have the magnetic bottom as well, so the client can actually not use the feet and just clip it on with the magnets. So it's up to them how they want to operate it. Yeah, so yeah, again, they can remove the feet and just use the magnets. I also included the actual cutouts of the foam. So, and actually, it still has the engraving marks on there, so they can line it up if they just want to use the magnets instead. Up to them. I recommend just leave the feet on unless you definitely are like a tinkerer. Okay. This does come with, the LEDs do come with a remote that you can program. So it comes with this remote that you can program, or you can get a Bluetooth app if you use this little QR code that's in here, and you can control it with your phone. So a little bit of options there. The buttons, if you guys are curious, the client wanted L3 and R3 here, and this is a training mode reset. But I was telling them, like, if you play on PC, this can't be touchpad. Okay. Yeah, if you play on PC, this can't be touchpad. So they would have to make another profile to make it like share. So I think I put it on share as the first profile, and then there's another profile for touchpad that they can flip. I don't know if I'm gonna program. I'm not sure if I'm gonna program. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make this button a function button, right? And then they could do like function 1, 2 is like. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I haven't really figured it out yet, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, we're done, guys. This is it. Finished with the Samurai Stormtrooper build. Once again, going out to Troop all the way out in Japan. What you guys think? Let me know. Alright? So, I'm going to close it out here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate that. You'll probably see some photos of this bad boy soon. Alright guys, you have a fantastic rest of the day. I'm going to get some lunch, finish packing this up, finish some photos, finish testing. Yeah, alright? Cool guys, peace out, peace out. Have a great day, alright?